going to get a traditional Obagi blue pill today. And the blue pill was developed, Dr. Obagi was the one who first developed the blue pill way back when. And basically what it does is it's an acid and it soaks down about 3 layers of skin. So anything that's sitting in those top 3 layers of skin peels off. Now this is one of those peels that you can't have it done and then just go about your rest of your life and it won't show. This one you have downtime. Your skin turns really a dark brown color, and you have peeling that can last up to 8 to 9 days. It's very aggressive. So this kind of gives you an idea, and I'll pass this around. This is day 7 of the peel. So that's it. Gives you an idea of kind of what you're looking at. So what it does is the first couple of days after you have it done, there's not a lot of evidence that you've had it done. So I have a lot of patients that do go back to work, but day 3, 4, it starts drying up, it starts turning brown, and day 4, 5, it peels around the mouth first. Before it peels though, it's like you're kind of talking like this, so don't go out and buy a Subway sandwich because there's no way you're going to eat it at all. So you can do yogurt, soups, smoothies on day 4-ish. Once it starts to peel and crack, it's like big sheets that come off, and it does around the mouth and then works its way out towards the hairline. So about 9 days total for the peeling process. The results of it is anything that's in those 3 layers of skin, brown spots, fine lines, gone, peels it off. Now what I always tell people is brown spots usually sit a little lower too, some of them. So you still want to follow up with that using the Obagi products to help keep those off or maintain the results. She's been on the Obagi products as well prior leading up to it. I do recommend before doing a peel, I myself do them once a year, but I do recommend like once a year doing it because if you're on the Obagi products, which she'll talk about in a little bit, it preps your skin. And what the blue peel does is it just goes deeper than what these products do. And it just captures anything that's sitting a little bit lower in the skin. As far as any pain or discomfort, it's a little tingly, burny now putting it on, but for any pain or discomfort afterwards, there is none. It's just painful when you look in the mirror. That's it. So that's about it that I can tell you about the Obagi blue peel. So I'm going to turn this over to Heather. She's going to explain the Obagi products. We are exclusively Obagi practice. We don't use any other products. We've tried bringing other products in, but we always go back to the Obagi because it works. It's one of those few products, you know, we're bombarded by consumers of like, this is going to do that, this is going to do this, and you don't know what to buy. You know, it's like this one does your dishes and this one vacuums your, no, I'm just kidding. But, you know, it may smell good, it may look good, but it's not really doing anything, and you're paying $100, $200 sometimes for these magical creams that don't do anything. The medical grade product is different than a cosmeceutical product, which is over the counter, QVC, online. Medical grade, which is pharmaceutical grade, prescription grade is only in a doctor's office. So the difference between cosmeceutical, Mary Kay type, multi-level marketing type products is this is a prescription. So I'll let her talk about that. In the meantime, I'm going to put the peel on Elaine, and unfortunately she does have to drive home blue. I think you're stopping at your chiropractor's office, right? Yeah. But she'll get home and she's going to wash the blue off when she gets home. So, all right.
Is this her first time getting it done?
Yeah.
This is intimidating with this whole thing.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it's like it is. It's very intimidating with this headpiece on. Okay. I hope everybody can hear me. So my name is Heather. I actually work for Obagi. I'm the sales representative for the entire state of Arizona. I've been with Obagi for probably a little over a year and a half, and I will tell you, being in skincare, this, I mean, I guess I'm going to be biased because I work for Obagi, but I've tried other stuff, and I will tell you, this is phenomenal. The products are fantastic. Obagi's been around for 30 years, so we just finished celebrating our 30 year, which is probably one of the longest standing skincare lines on the market. Again, this, like Roxanne said, this is medical grade. And what really makes it medical grade is, one, it has to be physician dispensed, and that this system here is neuter, contains hydroquinone. And hydroquinone, this is 4% hydroquinone. And anything over 2% can be found at a grocery store. So you can go to CVS or Walgreens, and you can find 2% in the grocery store. Hydroquinone is a skin bleaching agent. That sounds harsh, but you've got pigmentation and sun damage, brown spots. Hydroquinone removes the sun damage. And this kit, 4%, what makes it medical grade and prescription is 4% hydroquinone. So we have a lot of products on the market or in our system. But what's really nice and what you think about is when you're getting your neurotoxins and your injectables, one thing is that tightens, maybe fills some of the lines and wrinkles you have. However, they pair very nicely with the Obagi system because you still have sun damage. You still have maybe old scarring. You still have some of those other fine lines and wrinkles that your neurotoxins cannot get to. So that's where pairing it with Obagi really comes into play. We have many different options for you. This is probably our flagship product, or really an all-in-one system. It looks like a lot, but you're not doing this morning and evening. You're doing a couple of these in the morning and a couple in the evening. There's a cleanser and a toner. And what really makes a prescription grader is this is our clear, which contains 4% hydroquinone. It's bleaching the surface of the skin, getting rid of any sun damage, brown spots, melasma, any old scarring. Then you have your exfoliating, your Exfoliator, which is a exfoliating lotion, getting rid of some of those skin cells on top, removing that. Then you have a blender, which is another 4% hydroquinone. And we pair that with Red
No,
Day.
I wanted to hand her.
Penetrates even further down below, because as Roxanne said, some of those brown spots are really deep below the surface, and that removes that. And you also have a moisturizer and then a sunscreen, because if you are bleaching the skin, you want to be careful with have sun exposure, so you will need a sunscreen. So in addition to the Nuderm system, we have many other SKUs available. We have our Elastoderm, which Dr. Fusto loves. Our Elastoderm is our eye cream. Just as I was saying earlier, injectables can really only inject in this area, but our Elastoderm is the entire eye. People don't realize you also have wrinkles up in here when you close the eyelid. You have underneath in here. Your neurotoxins is only here. So of course you want to get the entire eye. So we really call it the neurotoxin in a jar. So it's fantastic. We have a cream and we also have a roller ball. So you really have two options for you. And that is a phenomenal product. It's probably actually my mother-in-law and my mom's favorite one that they like always ask, do you have more? Do you have more?
What is it when you say
Elastoderm. We also have vitamin C, straight vitamin C serum, which brightens the skin. That's in the serum. They also have that available for you. And all of these products that I'm mentioning, our Elastoderm and the vitamin C, can all be incorporated into the system. So you can add it during different points. What else is there available? There's moisturizers, there's Hydrate you can purchase individually. They have Retin-A. I would highly suggest pairing the Retin-A with the system.
It comes with it.
Oh, it does. Okay, it comes with it. You add it with the blender, which penetrates even further down below the surface. We also have other SKUs, which is the Susan Obagi, which is a little bit no parabens, no synthetics, no dyes. There's a cleanser, a different cleanser available. We have Red Advance, which contains a little bit of aloe, which is 0.1% retinaldehyde, and that again is for fine lines and wrinkles. Geez, let's see. Am I missing anything?
The sunscreen, the tinted sunscreen.
We also have tinted sunscreens, which actually I use our tinted sunscreen every day, but even below my foundation, because oftentimes we say our foundation has an SPF, but does it have UVA and UVB IR protection, which is these lighting, your cell phone, when you're, that light that comes in from the window of work or your house. The tinted sunscreens are great. I don't want to wear makeup on the weekend, so I apply the tinted sunscreen so it gives me a little bit of coverage. Yes.
So if you were going to start with your Obagi system, what would you recommend?
I would. I would, absolutely. They are selling it for $540, and that also includes the Retin-A, which is a phenomenal phenomenal price. I cover the entire state, and oftentimes it is not, the Rene is completely separate, and then they're adding it included, so I would, yeah, I would. And then once you're done, you know, Roxanne will probably be your go-to, but she can probably customize a routine or, you know, skincare routine once you've been done, or if you need to go on it again, or maybe just add a few of these products, or vitamin C, all of those things she can customize for you. Roxanne would probably be the best because it's
What was the question?
Would you do the peel first, then this, or opposite?
I would prep the skin with the product first.
Get it in the best possible
Yeah.
condition,
Yes.
and then do the peel. With this. Yes. Yeah, she'll do a consultation because they just don't, yeah, they don't want to give you the kit and then just walk away. They really like to walk you through, especially this is, you know, a couple of months product. So as you're doing this system, you're going to be kind of transforming the skin. So you might have a little bit of flakiness. You might see a little more of those sunspots come out, but that's actually because it's, you know, bleaching and you're transforming the skin. So she really likes to go through and walk you through what you're going to be experiencing through the system. So, does anyone have any other questions I can answer? Yes. Hydroquinone. It's a what?
About the safety studies that were done.
So hydroquinone is a safe product to use, and it's in 2 of our products. It is a skin bleaching agent, and it was regulated by the FDA as a safe, approved way to remove sun damage and pigmentation from the surface of the skin. Oh, I thought she was talking here. So very, very safe, effective, and it's 4% in our products. Very safe, FDA regulated, and that's the one thing. This system has been around for 30 years. So if Obagi ever wanted to change the system, it has to re-go through FDA approval. So they monitor the FDA monitors all of this and the ingredients. So 4% is absolutely safe, effective way to reduce and get rid of that sun damage and pigmentation.
I've been on it for 11 years. My skin.
Very safe.
How long does that glue stay on?
Until she gets home.
And then when she gets home, she washes it off?
Yes, and the only reason why we don't wash it off here is we have one public bathroom, and to tie it up, because it'll take her about 45 minutes to get it all off.
Do you wash with soap on or just
Dish
water?
soap.
Just soap.
Dish soap. Dawn dish soap is great. It takes everything off. Yeah,
Sounds weird, but it works.
it works. Yeah. Yep. So I'm done putting it on.
Yes. Question.
So what was the eye cream again?
Elastoderm.
Elastoderm. And do you know how much today's
Prices.
special
I
is?
do not
It's
have
on your sheet on the back
side.
On the back.
Reading is fundamental.
You can tell me, because then I can tell everybody else. 92. That's a good price.
The Elastoderm, do you recommend a consultation to start using it?
You don't recommend a consult for Elastoderm, do you?
No.
I think you're okay.
No. And if you decide to get the kit, they'll make you an appointment with me, because I have to show you how to use it. It's a prescription, so I need you to sign permission to let me do it. And then I follow up with you every few weeks or so. There's no charge for my visits, but we do pictures and we just follow your progress, make sure the product's working for you, that you're getting the results. Basically, people go on Obagi for 2 reasons: brown spots and fine lines and wrinkles. That's why they go on it.
So Roxanne, I'm sorry. If I'm visiting from out of state, this would not be the time to.
When do you leave?
Sunday.
Yeah, that would be pretty quick. We'll talk after.
Okay.
We'll talk after.
So
I was hoping you'd say that.
going back to the Elastoderm, it doesn't come with the system, but when you meet with Roxanne, she can really show you where to incorporate it, because there's going to be a certain spot you would want to incorporate that within the system. So all of those, like our vitamin C serum, can all be incorporated into the system, but you're going to want to put it at certain points throughout the treatment. SPF 50. Yep, SPF 50. Any other questions?
So what she's doing right now is just kind of cooling down. It's kind of like climbing a mountain. It's kind of like tingly, tingly, warm, 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 hot for a couple minutes, and then it's back down. So she's on the back down, just waiting to cool off a little bit. So, and it feels really tight as it starts to do it, because right now what it's doing is it's separating those skin layers right now. And, you know, that's some of the prickly, tingly feeling that she's getting right now, is it's separating those. And then it's, like I said, like day 3 and 4, it dries up and peels off. No problem with this. It's the superficial layers. It's not like, you know, we're like going way down to like your fat layer or anything like that. No problem with keywords. Today I think it's 396. Oh, yes. Not at all. Once it peels, you aren't red. Your skin's not irritated and open and seepy, nothing like that. It just dries up, peels off, and sounds kind of like maybe they had a laser or something for procedure. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, this is not that type of procedure.
What did you say, 9 days?
It's a good one though. We're gonna do it. It's a good one.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a drawing. Oh, go ahead.
Sun sensitivity, then afterwards it's way up.
No, I mean you still have to use the sunscreen, the 50 SPF for the first month. You know, if you're going to be out in the sun golfing, I always want you to have a little bit extra hat on. But you know, if you're using Retin-A or getting peels like this, you do want to protect your skin from the sun for sure. So what she'll get is like brand new skin, you know, when this all peels off. It stimulates collagen. Yep. Yep. To tighten it up. Yep.
So is that like an acid?
It is an acid. It is an acid. How you feel? Good? Good? Cooling down? So I think Dr. Justo is going to do a raffle, and this one is for the microdermabrasion and the radiance peel. Now let me tell you about what the radiance peel is. The radiance peel is like their lunchtime peel, which means that you can come in, I put it on, it's an acid, we take it off, and you go back to work, and you get a little bit of flaking peeling over a loose period of time, but it's nothing on this level. Just a superficial top layer, just superficial. This one or the other one? This one is skin tightening and removing brown spots. And then the radiance peel is very fine, like lines, crepey skin. If you have more deep folds or anything, I mean that's more of a filler. But it definitely for fine lines and improving the yes, and it brings more blood flow to the surface of the skin, so your skin looks brighter and better. And then for the radiance peel is more like if you have an event coming up and you want your skin to be glowing and bright, that's good for that. The microdermabrasion that we're giving the free raffle for is basically sandblasting the skin, for a better way to explain it. But it's little crystals and suction, and you come in and I just go over your full skin surface, and it removes anything off the top layers, dead cells, cleans out your pores, and then I put the radiance peel on top of that. So we're doing a raffle for that. And I'm not sure where the raffle girls are. Mike, do you know where Dawn is for the raffle for the blue peel radiance?